Welcome back. In this section, we will explore how you can use ChatGPT to write and optimize SQL queries. Whether you are exploring data, cleaning it, or preparing it for dashboard, ChatGPT can speed up your SQL work dramatically. That is, accelerate data exploration with natural language prompts. ChatGPT is great for translating your natural language needs into SQL, whether it's your quick aggregation or a complex join. It can help generate an optimized code. So, why use ChatGPT for SQL? The reason are speeding speeds up your query generation, helps writing complex join, filters aggregations, can translate plain English into SQL, useful for debugging or rewriting inefficient queries. When prompt, be clear and direct. Mention the table and the logic. For example, write a SQL query to find the top 5 customers by total order amount from the orders table. So, how to write prompt for SQL? First is describe the task in plain language. Mention the table name and relevant column. Specify filter, grouping, and output format. Use phrases like write a SQL query to that's all for how to write a prompt for SQL. This is a simple but powerful example. You describe what you want, and ChatGPT generates systematically correct SQL that's ready to use. The basic query example. The prompt will be write a SQL query to find the total sales by region from the sales data table. So the chat GPT will generate output similar to select region sum of sales as total sales from sales data group by region. So let's move to the practical demonstration of it. So let's get started. So here we are in ChatGPT website. Here we will write a SQL query to find total sales by region from the sales data table. So let's see what SQL it generates. So here it is generating the same SQL which we have seen in the PPT. So it also gives the explanation. Assuming these are the column name, region includes the region of the sales. Sales amount assumes the column stores the value of each sales, and sum of sales calculate as total sales for each region. Group by region groups the region row by region to aggregate total sales. So this is how we generate the SQL in ChatGPT. We can optimize SQL query with ChatGPT. Instead of selecting all column, ChatGPT narrows the field, which improves performance and readability. It can also suggest indexing or better joins. So we are providing a query which runs very slow. So the prompt is this is a query, run slowly. Can you optimize it? And we have specified the SQL query. That is select star from orders, join customer C on O dot customer ID equal to C dot ID, where or O dot status equal to completed. So now let's move to the practical demonstration of it. In the slide, we have also provided the optimized query, but let's see in the practical demonstration of it. Here, we will write the prompt. This query runs slow. Can you optimize it? And we have specified the query. Select star from orders O, join customer C on O dot customer ID equal to C dot ID, where O dot status equal to completed. So now let's see what suggestion ChatGPT gives us. So here it is showing the optimized version, and it is also specifying how indexing should be done. So this is how it can help us to optimize the SQL query. So we are not here to discuss the SQL statement. So I'm just going to explain you what ChatGPT returns in the prompt. So here we have got the various suggestions from ChatGPT in order to improve our SQL query performance. Natural language to SQL, that is from plain simple English statement to SQL statement. This shows how ChatGPT translates the business logic into SQL fast. You don't need to memorize every clause, just describe your goal. So, for example, give me a list of product category that generates more than 10k dollar in sale last quarter. So it will generate a SQL query. For example, select category sum of sales as total sales from product where sales date between the specified range, that is for one quarter, and group by category having sum of sales greater than $10,000. So now let's move to the practical demonstration of it. So let's get started. As you can see, we have ChatGPT prompt. So we are writing, give me a list of product category that generates more than 10k dollar in sales last query. So it will generate the SQL for us. So this is the considering this are the three tables. We are getting this kind of SQL query which generates the sales amount. So you can play around it and make it in simpler format by providing the table name, what columns need to fetch, and this will generate you the SQL statement. I've just used a simple English statement in very much limited data, limited idea to generate SQL. You can modify this prompt and make it so simple that it generates this query. This is an assignment for you. So let's see, let's move forward. Testing and validation tips. Always test generated SQL in your environment. Review table column names. ChatGPT does not have your schema. Ask ChatGPT to explain the query if unsure. So ChatGPT does not know your schema, so always check column names and test the query. If needed, you can ask it to explain what the query does. Try advanced prompt. Ask for a specific SQL dialect or include techniques like window function, CTE, or subqueries. For example, write a SQL query with a Windows function to rank sales. Generate a query with using CTE for better readability. Convert this MySQL query into Snowflake's syntax. So these are some advanced prompt which you can practice as per your application needs. Data engineer benefits the most when SQL becomes repeatable and quick, whether validating data or converting across engines. ChatGPT saves time. So the use cases for data engineers are data validation and profiling, query generation for reports, refactoring legacy SQL translation across platform. For example, MySQL to BigQuery. To wrap up, clear prompts, proper prompts, or a bit of SQL knowledge can unlock powerful query automation with ChatGPT. So these are the key takeaways. Describe task in plain English. Be specific about tables and filters. Test and tune the output. Use ChatGPT for both generation and optimization. So that's all for this lecture. See you in the next video.